Listen, man, I know you black NFL players got to make a living and all that. You know what I'm saying? And that's all you know how to do. Well, at least some of you, you know, some of you, that's all you know is football. But it's time to start another profession because the NFL and your white supremacist bosses, they looking real shaky. You know, they looking real shaky. White supremacist Bob McNair, you know, he showed his hand, called y'all inmates, aka niggers, aka monkeys. That's what he thinks of you guys. Okay? You guys are prisoners in the system of white supremacy. But the product of what they own, which is the NFL and the teams, is looking real trash, and I love it. I want the NFL to fail. It needs to fail horribly. You dudes need to get out of the NFL, okay? Get out of that. Just get out of the NFL career ASAP. It's looking trash right now, okay? Find another job, find another career, because the NFL is looking like hot garbage right now. Check out this article right here. Okay, so, you know, the NFL owners are just scrambling, trying to find excuses as to why the ratings are dropped, the TV ratings are dropping. Advertisers are worried, you know what I'm saying, about the product. The product itself, let's talk about the product itself, okay? I don't watch NFL games. I don't care about them. I do see stories that pop up on my phone, especially the injuries, which I'll talk about a little bit later. But the product itself, okay, nobody cares about the product simply because of the things that are happening before the game and after the game. We all know the thing about what Colin Kaepernick did and what he stood for, basically kneeling for something in what he stood for, okay? Kneeling for racism, white supremacy, police brutality, aka domestic terrorism, right? Systemic oppression. That's what he was kneeling for during the so-called national anthem. And that sparked a wildfire from that point on. So that has been a distraction. And, you know, the white supremacists have been turned off because of that. The white supremacist fans of the NFL, the viewership, ever since that happened, has been turned off. And that has been just a great thing that Colin Kaepernick has done during that stance. And so coupled with that, but the product itself, the NFL games, nobody cares about. Nobody cares about the games. You have a plethora of, you have a violent sport, number one, extremely high, ultra violent sport where you are guaranteed to get injured. And once you are in the NFL, you don't have a guaranteed contract. So it's a double entendre. Basically, it's like, yo, I'm entering a profession where I don't have a guaranteed contract and I have a guaranteed injury when I get into this profession. Crazy, right? You're not guaranteed money, but you're guaranteed to be injured. That is crazy, right? But, you know, that is the mindset of a black NFL player, man. I mean, that's all they know is playing football. You know, I used to coach my son's basketball team. But when I take them to practice and stuff, I see, you know, kids out at the park practicing football. You know what I'm saying? I ask myself, you know, these parents, man, you know, why? Why are you letting your kids play football? You know what I'm saying? Football is a dying sport. You know, it's owned by a whole bunch of goddamn white supremacists that don't care about your sons. You know, again, this is a sport where there's no guaranteed contracts and a guaranteed injury. All right. Your lifespan as a professional NFL player is less than 3 years. Why would you put your son do that? You know what I'm saying? It really, it's mind boggling. There's other professional sports out there, you know, if you want to go to, you know, Major League Baseball, soccer, you know what I'm saying? Where you get guaranteed contracts and the money is old money, longer money. You know what I'm saying? So it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, man. You know, but yeah, these white supremacist NFL owners are scrambling, trying to find ways to improve their product when their product is dying and it's failing miserably. Okay, it says in the article here, says advertisers are starting to believe a different explanation. The viewers aren't coming back. Audiences are down an average 7% from a year ago through the first 8 weeks of the season, excluding last Monday. That's on top of a decrease of about 8% last season that spurred numerous changes in the broadcast from shorter commercials to better matchups earlier in the year. Quote, there's just not as many people watching TV the way they used to watch TV, said Jeremy Carey, managing director of Optimum Sports, a sports marketing agency. It's going to be an issue for advertisers when they can't reach a large-scale audience the way they have. No, it's not. It's not the fact that there's not many people watching TV. All right. It's the simple fact that your product sucks. The NFL is trash. The NFL, okay, so I'm going to tell you exactly the reason why it's trash. Okay. Your best players aren't on the field. Let's talk about the injury report. All right. Look at this. So I just got an alert. What was it, last night? That one of the players from Houston, Texas, what's his name? Like I said, I don't keep up with the NFL like that. I don't care. And he was a good player, man. Star player coming into the league. Yeah, Deshaun Watson is out for the season. All right. There's a plethora of star players in the NFL that are out right now, out for the season. All these players in the injury report out for the season. It's a plethora of them. You know what I'm saying? And again, you're in a career where you're guaranteed to have an injury, and you're guaranteed no guaranteed contract. There's no guaranteed contract, and you're guaranteed an injury. Okay. And when you've put out matchups of NFL teams who don't have their best players on the field because of an ultra-violent sport. All right. The Texans, have Deshaun Watson, the star QB or the rookie star QB who's out for the season. J.J. Watt, another star player, out for the season. Andrew Luck, a star quarterback for the Indianapolis Colts, out for the season. You know what I'm saying? So on and so forth. There's just a lot of people, a lot of players who are prominent players in their positions out for the season. Ryan Tannehill of the Dolphins still out. Who else? Raekwon McMillan. This dude named Raekwon, like Raekwon the chef. Who is this dude? I never heard of this dude. Raekwon McMillan. Your name is spelled exactly like Raekwon. That's why I clicked on his name. This dude was born in 95, the same year that Only Built for Human Links came out. What a kawiki dink. Anyway, yeah, man, it's just, you don't have your best players on the field. The product is trash. Nobody cares about the games because white supremacists, all they want to look at is the best players on the field, and they don't want no distractions. So you had a distraction in Colin Kaepernick, and you don't have your best players on the field. That's the reason why your product sucks. And it's going to continue to suck because the NFL is an ultra-violent sport. And, the black NFL players being called sons of bitches and inmates, some of them, not all, some of them are starting to kind of change their ways a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But they're still slaves in the system of racism and white supremacy. I'm a slave in the system of white supremacy. People who are classified as black or African American are slaves in the system of racism and white supremacy. But the thing is that, when your particular career, your actual profession is falling apart, it's time to look for another avenue. So it's time to look for another career. And I think it's about that time. It's definitely about that time. But I'm loving the fact that NFL is failing. I just hope it continues to fail miserably. I want the NFL to fail and just completely be defunct. All right. I'm gonna give it less than 10 years that the NFL is defunct. That's what I'm hoping for. All right. So anyway, family, those are my thoughts on that. I know it's been a while since I made a video. I've been really busy. A lot of stuff going on, you know. But like I said, I'll do post a video, do my commentary at least once a week. But you can follow me on Instagram at the Black Separatist. My links will be down below in the description. Also on blackspot.com as well. Follow me on other social media outlets as well to keep up with me. Anyway, family, until next time, Chauncey, aka the Black Separatist, signing out. Peace.